Hi there, I'm Ji-hee Lee, a licensed administrative agent specializing in business licensing and immigration visas. Today, I'm going to walk you through the entire process, from foreign direct investment all the way to applying for your D8 visa in Korea. A lot of people ask me, if I set up a company in Korea, can I get a visa? The short answer is yes. But here's the thing. The visa application is a completely separate process, so no matter how much money you invest, if you don't follow the steps in the right order, you won't meet the eligibility requirements for a D8 visa. I'll break it all down for you today, so let's get into it. First, let me explain what the D8 visa actually is. The D8 visa is a corporate investment status of sojourn. It's granted to foreigners who make a direct investment in Korea and actively participate in managing that company. Simply wiring money and putting your name on paper won't cut it. You need to be genuinely running a business. That's the most important thing to keep in mind. Now, the D8 visa comes in 4 types. D8-1 is for foreigners who invest at least 100 million Korean won and establish a corporation directly. This is by far the most common type. D8-2 is for entrepreneurs who hold intellectual property rights such as patents and use them to establish a venture company. D8-3 is for foreigners who co-invest in a Korean sole proprietorship. D8-4 is for tech startup founders who have an academic degree or proven technical expertise. Today, we'll be focusing on D8-1, the corporate investment type, since that's what most applicants go for. Now let's talk about the 3 key requirements you need to meet. First, your investment amount must be at least 100 million won. The funds must be remitted from an overseas account held in your own name to a designated foreign exchange bank in Korea. In practice, anything under 300 million won tends to go through much stricter scrutiny. Second, you must hold at least 10% of the voting shares. Investing under someone else's name or simply lending money to a company will not qualify. Third, you need a real physical place of business, and you must be directly involved in running it. A virtual office or co-working space won't be accepted. You need an actual lease agreement for a real office. Alright, let's go through the 6 steps of the full process. And I can't stress this enough, do not change the order. Step 1 is the Foreign Investment Declaration. You'll need to visit a foreign exchange bank or kotura and file a foreign investment declaration first. If you send the money before completing this declaration, your investment will not be recognized as a lawful foreign direct investment under the Foreign Investment Promotion Act. Always file the declaration first. This is a pre-notification requirement. I strongly recommend working with a licensed administrative agent from this step onwards. Step 2 is remitting your investment funds from overseas. You'll transfer the funds from your personal overseas account to a share subscription escrow account at a designated foreign exchange bank in Korea. Make sure to clearly state investment in a Korean corporation in the purpose field of the wire transfer. Also, start gathering documents that prove the source of your funds ahead of time. Step 3 is the corporate registration. You'll complete the incorporation of either a joint stock company or a limited liability company through the relevant registry office or a certified judicial scrivener. You'll need documents like the articles of incorporation, a shareholder registry, and a promoter's resolution. Depending on the documents, an apostille may be required. Since some documents overlap across steps, I coordinate with our partner judicial scriveners to give clients a consolidated checklist so everything can be prepared efficiently in one go. Step 4 is obtaining your business registration certificate. You'll apply for a business registration certificate at the relevant tax office. After that, transfer the paid-in capital into the corporation's operating account and make sure those funds are actually used for business operations. How you use that capital will be reviewed again when it's time to extend your visa. Step 5 is registering as a foreign invested enterprise. You'll visit a foreign exchange bank or kotura to register as a foreign invested enterprise. The Foreign Invested Enterprise Registration Certificate you receive here is the single most important document for your D8 visa application. Step 6 is applying for the D8 visa. Once all the previous steps are done, you'll book an appointment at the relevant immigration office and submit your full set of documents to apply for the visa. So what documents do you actually need? Let me run through the main ones. You'll need the integrated application form, your passport, and photos. You'll also need the Foreign Investment Declaration Certificate and the Foreign Invested Enterprise Registration Certificate. To prove the company exists, you'll need the Corporate Registry Certificate and the Business Registration Certificate. To prove your investment funds, you'll need the Inward Remittance Transaction Statement and Source of Funds documentation. A lease agreement for your business premises and a business plan with a projected budget are also required. One more thing worth highlighting. If your investment is under 100 million won, the screening gets significantly tougher. In practice, immigration officers conduct a substantive review of the applicant's professional background in the relevant field to assess whether the business is genuine. Make sure you're well prepared to demonstrate that. Now, getting the visa is just the beginning. Managing your status afterwards matters too. Your initial period of stay will be around 1 to 2 years, and it can be extended up to a maximum of 5 years, depending on your business performance. Your spouse and minor children can apply for an F3 visa to join you. If you build a stable business over time, you may be able to transition to an F2 resident visa and eventually apply for an F5 permanent residency visa. Each time you renew, you'll need to submit proof of actual business activity and tax payment records. Before I wrap up, let me cover the 3 most common mistakes people make. First, wiring the money before filing the investment declaration. If you reverse the order, your investment won't be recognized as lawful under the Foreign Investment Promotion Act. Second, failing to clearly prove the source of your funds. If you can't show that the money is genuinely yours, that's one of the top reasons visa applications get denied or renewals get rejected. Third, applying for the visa before completing all the steps. Just incorporating a company is not enough. You cannot apply until you've completed the Foreign Invested Enterprise registration. So that's a full rundown of the D8 corporate investment visa process. To sum it all up in one sentence, foreign investment declaration, remittance, corporate registration, business registration, foreign invested enterprise registration, and then visa application. Following these 6 steps in order is everything. Since the required documents and procedures can vary depending on your individual situation, please make sure to consult with a licensed administrative agent before moving forward. In the next video, I'll be covering the benefits and incentives available to registered foreign invested enterprises under the Foreign Investment Promotion Act. Hit subscribe and like so you don't miss the latest visa updates from a licensed immigration specialist. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.